Welcome to the table, pull up a seat. Two voices in the spotlight where the heart and the headlines meet. The world's got noise, but we move with grace, led by the spirit, never flesh, never ego in the place. We talk about the nations, the storms and the shine, the things on your screen and the things on your mind. But we check our hearts first, cause the truth don't bend. Let the spirit take the mic, let the wisdom descend. We're just two little Muppets with a God-given view, seeing through the chaos cause the light cuts through. When the world gets loud and the tensions rise, we say spirit-led, not flesh advised. Hold up, what's the top? Does it line up right? If the flesh tries talking, the spirit fight. Stay grounded in truth, keep faith in the lead, cause walking in the spirit is everything we need. So welcome to the table, conversation in flight, where the spirit got the words and the Muppets shine bright. Yeah, a world full of noise, but we choose inside, led by the spirit every talk, every night.
Welcome to the table. Let's grab a seat.
I will get the first video up. The first clip is of Kat Kerr. You ever heard of Kat Kerr?
Nope.
Okay. Kat Kerr is some older lady, a part of the NAR, and she's constantly making trips to heaven. So, Kat Kerr and her wacky trip to heaven.
Well, Kat Kerr is back, and she is claiming that she spent a week in heaven with Charlie Kirk.
I was caught up to heaven. I saw Charlie standing before the throne of God. He was talking to the Father, and I heard what he said to him when he was there. He said, "You have loved your family well." He said, "But you have also loved many sons and daughters and brought them to me, and I want to reward you for that." And that's when he gave him the quiver. He saw right into Charlie's mansion. He said, "I've also given you these." It was this room, massive room, filled with these quivers. And every quiver had 1,000 arrows of light in it. And I'm thinking, Charlie is going to be having the best time ever in heaven. And he said, "May I ask a question?" And he said, "Of course you can ask a question." He goes, "Can you give a word to my wife and to my children that I've never stopped loving them?
Oh, wow.
And I will be praying for them. I will be watching their lives." He said, I'm excited for them, but I still love them and I do miss them. But they'll understand when they come here. They'll understand. He said, "And also let all those know that I prayed for and I spoke to, that I'm believing that they will make it here."
She's making this stuff up, just like she's making everything else up. And she most likely knows exactly what she was doing. I heard as I was listening to her interview, she is telling people what their itching ears want to hear.
She usually has these normal visions before, or trips to heaven. Kat Kerr.
Yes, Kat Kerr is someone who it seems like weekly she's having trips. She's going to trips to heaven. I remember she went on a quote unquote trip to heaven and she saw Santa Claus there and that there's Jello Land and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff.
I don't know why. It's interesting. Why does she? So she's talking about Charlie Kirk. She saw Charlie Kirk in heaven. Charlie Kirk was speaking to her.
Yes.
Why? I don't understand. She's married.
Yes.
Who's her husband? Like, what is her husband? He has some visions too. So.
I don't know if her husband has visions, but I'm sure her husband probably agrees with all of that.
That's interesting. I don't know why. I guess it's some comfort for her. She must be a fan of Charlie Kirk, probably. I would think so. I don't know what other reason. She would have I don't know.
But see, even scripture, she's talking to someone who's dead, right? And scripture even talks about that in Deuteronomy, right? 18:10-12.
Yeah, was it? Oh, yeah, read it.
Let no one be found among you who sacrifices their son or daughter in the fire, who practices divination or sorcery, interprets omens, engages in witchcraft, or casts spells, or
Mm-hmm.
who is a medium or spiritist, or who consults the dead.
Yeah,
Anyone who does these things is detestable to the Lord. Because of these same detestable practices, the Lord your God will drive out those nations before you.
that's Deuteronomy. What is it? 10?
That's Deuteronomy 18,
Oh,
10,
18.
8, yeah, 18, 10 to 12.
18, 10 to 12. Yeah. You can still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, 18, 10 to 12. Yeah.
But
Isn't
it's,
that, I know
mhm,
in the beginning it's talking about the Levites, Levitical priests, the whole tribe of Levi.
mhm.
And it talks about no portion with Israel. I guess is setting up what their inheritance will be, which is not from, which is from the countrymen. So that's interesting. It went down to like what you read, verse 11.
Uh-huh.
When you enter in the land which the Lord your God gives you, so it was the land that he gave the Israelites. And that means the other nations were practicing these things, like you said, pass through the fire, divination, practicing witchcraft,
Mm-hmm. Sorcery.
interpreting omens, yep,
Right.
casting spells and calls up the dead
Yeah.
or
Yes.
communicates with the dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And scripture forbids
But
that.
I'm kind of curious if you presented that to her, what would be her reasoning? What would be her explanation of that?
I don't know.
Consulting the dead.
That would be a good. That would be a good question to ask her, and I'm sure they'll probably skate around somehow to twist scriptures to fit their
Yeah, I
view.
don't see. Is anyone in the New Testament taught to the dead?
No,